Monday, live in Los Angeles. This is The Herd. Wherever you may be and however you may be listening, we're on iHeartRadio, Fox Sports Radio, and FS1. 1 hour from now, where Colin's right and where Colin is wrong. There is plenty of both. Joy Taylor is joining me. Joy, how are you?
I'm great. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, America. Thanks for tuning in. I love Mondays during the football season. So many things to talk about. And let's start with the Dallas Cowboys. They are the sports car in the showroom. They are great for your fantasy football team. They're pretty to watch. They got the star running back and the young star quarterbacks getting better, and the offensive line is unbelievable, and the star on the helmet. And yet they're 6-4 and struggled with Jeff Driscoll. And they have lost to the three current playoff teams they have faced: Vikings, Saints, and Green Bay. What are we to do? They are pretty, though. 8 for 14 on third down, 1 time of possession, 434 yards passing, 26 first downs. Folks, they have a hole. It's called coaching. Everybody over the last 2 years has gotten better, except the coaching. You know what they are? They're the Golden State Warriors with Mark Jackson. They need a turbo boost, and they got it with Steve Kerr. It wasn't that Mark Jackson failed. The defense was very good. They were shiny and pretty and fun, and they had shooters, and they had talent, and they won a playoff series. And it was not an easy move to make because Mark Jackson won, and Mark Jackson got to the playoffs and won, and the players liked him, and Steve Kerr had never been an NBA head coach. But in the end, you had to make the move. It's just like a CEO of a company who has a product, and it's a really, really, really good product, and it's selling. But you're like, my sales manager, we should be better than this. The product's better than the results. And it's 6-4, struggling to beat Jeff Driscoll, with a quarterback in Dak Prescott that is getting better every week. Let's stop arguing. He's getting $35 million. Get over it. Zeke, star, offensive line. Generally in the NFL, your Super Bowl ceiling, there's 3 things that just knock you out. Our quarterback stinks. Not an issue. Our offensive line just can't hold up. Not their issue. Our defense is god-awful. No, they have the number 1 ranked offense, number 2 ranked offensive line, and the number 7th ranked defense. Folks, we got a hole. It's a coaching. Everything's getting better around Dallas, except the coaching. And by the way, my wife used to work in HR. She said firing people's easy because everybody that gets fired knows they're getting fired. In all the years she did it, she said, you'd never go to somebody and you go, I have to let you go. And they'd go, what? They'd always be like, yeah, I know. I'm not really focused right now. I've got personal issues. This is a tough one, though. Mark Jackson was a tough one. He was winning. Players liked him. Steve Kerr never coached. This is a tough one. He's winning. Players like him. They play hard. Players get better. I mean, their player development's excellent. But they need a turbo boost, and the turbo boost is probably Lincoln Riley at Oklahoma. I mean, even Zeke after the game last night, even Zeke acknowledges he's seeing, obviously he plays on the team, but we've been telling you for 3 weeks. Anybody notice Dak now? He's like Tom Brady or Russell Wilson. He's pointing guys out. He's calling the blitz. He's audibling at the line. It took 3 to 4 years to get here like Russell Wilson, but Zeke said it last night. Like, it's his team now, Dak's.
Dak's playing the best football I've ever seen him play. It's definitely took his game to a next level. Just the things he's been able to do, coming up to the line, changing plays, getting us in the right place versus certain looks. And everyone came out and played really well today. When everyone's contributing like that, we're hard to stop.
So this is the Mark Jackson Warrior story. It really is. It's not an easy one. HR walks up, we got to let you go. Most people know it. Mark Jackson's like, what? I'm winning. Players like me. Who are you going to hire? And I think there's some of that with Jason Garrett. But you're watching how much better Dak is getting. And yet they're 6-4 and are struggling to a backup with the Detroit Lions. We got an issue. And it's going to be tough. And some of the players will be upset. But I've seen everybody for 2 years get better on this team. The coaching's not getting any better. All right, let's shift gears. Of all the Tom Bradys, the best Tom Brady is the holding the trophy Tom Brady. The second best Brady is grumpy Tom Brady. And Tom Brady was grumpy last night after the Patriots, now 9-1, went on the road, and the offense, let's be honest, is hard to watch.
Up and down. That's what it looks like to me. So, yeah, we probably do everything better.
Are you concerned about the offense, or do you feel like it's something that's going to work its way out?
I don't think it matters what I think. That's what we do.
Grumpy Tom Brady. They're 9-1. And here's the thing. This morning, if I said Patriots or the field in the AFC, the only part of the field you trust is Baltimore. That is it. Look at the rest of the field. Indianapolis, Kansas City can't stop the run. Buffalo and Houston, the teams that aren't in but could be. Pittsburgh, Tennessee, Oakland. I got an A-plus coach. I got an A quarterback. I got an A-plus defense. I got A-plus experience. And they're going to be playing in Foxborough if Baltimore and New England. Playoffs start today. Foxborough, 11 degrees, really windy. Who's got the experience edge? And who's really good the second time they face you? Yes, it's not pretty, but Isaiah Wynn comes back, the left tackle. That's their weak spot on the team. He's coming back. The receivers are mostly outside of Edelman, young. They're getting better. Tom Brady talked about it this morning, and you could have taken this bite the last 6 years out of New England. This has been the story for 6 years in New England. Here's Tom this morning.
The strength of our team is our defense and our special teams. So on offense, we got to take advantage when we get opportunities and, understand that where our strengths lie and try to play to them. Not give any short fields and not turn the ball over and try to take advantage when we get into the red area to score touchdowns. And that's kind of where our offense is. That's kind of where our team is.
That's what it's been for years. It's week 11. They're looking for a little more efficiency on offense. They're getting better at left tackle. They just went on the road, and they won by a touchdown against a talented team. This is New England week 11. Ask yourself this morning, look around the AFC. The only team, AFC field or New England, the only team that makes you pause on that. I mean, you really think Oakland, Buffalo, Houston, Kansas City, Indianapolis is going to Foxborough in January and winning? Really? One chance to keep them out of the Super Bowl is Baltimore, and it'll be Belichick's second crack at them. I mean, I look at this team yesterday, and I'm like, yeah, they're sluggish. They figured out a way to win. I mean, outside of the Baltimore Ravens in the NFL right now, and they are hot, they're healthy, and they're humming. Outside of that one team, and Belichick gets a second crack, who else is going to Foxborough in this league and winning in January? I don't see it. I mean, if that's a bad experience, 9-1, Dallas next, who you got? I don't know. What's the line this morning on the Dallas game? Who you got, Dallas or New England? In Foxborough. I think I'd take New England. All right, great to have you in. There's a lot going on today. I actually thought... it's amazing. There were a couple of situations this weekend that you deem as sort of controversial in sports. One doesn't interest me much. The other one is Tua. And there's a lot of people this morning, they freak out when college players get hurt, and there's a lot of money on the line, and Tua shouldn't have been playing at Alabama, and this makes me uncomfortable, and I don't like it. I got to tell you something. I think Tua... Not only is there a silver lining for Tua, I think this weekend we're going to look back in 10 years, and it may have saved Tua's NFL career. I'll tell you about that coming up. Plus, Mike Vick this hour, his thoughts on what he's watching with all these dynamic young quarterbacks. Guys, the holidays now are right around the corner, okay? So before things get too crazy, you can knock out some gifting needs for autumn birthdays, anniversaries, and celebrations with our friends at 1-800-Flowers.com. Great seasonal roses, warm shades of red, yellow, and orange. Perfect for any autumn occasion. Right now, my listeners get an exclusive 36 for 36 offer. Buck a rose. A bouquet of autumn roses, fall Thanksgiving celebrations, perfect. Picked at their peak always, shipped overnight, and that ensures freshness. It's a limited time offer. Bouquet arrangements, guaranteed to make somebody smile. 1-800-Flowers.com, 36 autumn roses, for $36. Buckaroos. You know the drill. 1-800-Flowers.com. Go there now. Code is HERD, H-E-R-D, upper right side. Put it in. This offer ends Friday. Thanksgiving's around